अरे यार पार्किंग किधर कर रहे हैं? बस टेस्ट राइड ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Royal Enfield 2022 version. It's a pretty decent motorcycle. I mean the thing that I love about Royal Enfield Himalayan, right? It's very agile. You can take it in different conditions like city roads, off-road, touring, trail riding, whatever you can. This bike can handle everything. Instrument cluster is very old school type, and you have a bit of digital console here and for this. So we'll talk more about the instrument cluster, but it has good amount of information that you require, and I think we have switchable ABS for this. And the good thing about this is we have this hazard lights which comes inbuilt. We don't have to do any modifications. Chalo then, let's take it for a spin. And I'm easily able to ground both of my toes. Even though it's an adventure tourer, the wheel size will be more. The seat height is pretty good. The first thing that I noticed through this when I sit on the bike, it is nimble, easy to move around. So you are not feeling the weight of this. I think the weight is equivalent to the wet weight. That means whenever the tank is full, total curb weight is about 190 somewhere there. But I'm not feeling that weight. If I sit on my Dominar, I feel the weight of the bike. This one is having good distribution of weight. So let's see how the bike is. So we can't expect much of a performance in these kind of motorcycles. It's all about experience, comfort. The seat cushion is very good. I'm better than Dominar, of course, because this is meant for off-road, and you should have those qualities in off-road capable motorcycle. And it's very nimble, you can easily filter through the traffic without having to worry. Horn, as always, Royal Enfield, I'm not a big fan of their horn. The pull is not that great as compared to something like KTM Duke 390 or Adventure 390 or Dominar 400. You can see here some vibrations. Maybe this is not serviced, I think. But the reason I'm riding it today is to test ride in potholes and bad roads. So I'm looking for some bad roads, to take it through and see how this performs. As I told, the main reason I love this bike is its agility towards adapting to any given condition out there. Just that on highway you might feel a bit sluggish. I think the good speed to ride this kind of motorcycles is about 90 kmph to maximum 100 torque, right? If you're looking for some good pull on the highways and good amount of torque, then I think you should probably think about something else. So this is mainly for all-round performance. The handlebar is very upright, very comfortable to be able to, you can easily ride this 100 kilometers without taking a break. And you are a beginner and you want to buy some motorcycle where you can take it out during the weekend, take it out for long rides during the weekend, and also use for city commute and a bit of off-roading fun once in a while. So the main qualities of adventure tourer is its suspension and the wheelbase. So the front wheel will be always bigger as compared to the sports tourer like Dominar 400, and also it is having telescopic suspension which is very smooth and responsive to bad roads and no roads. So let's see how this pulls. So I'm in first gear now. So yeah, I mean, coming from a sports tourer where it is more powerful, I feel this bike is not that powerful as Dominar or KTM. But again, as I said, this bike is not meant to be used for those requirements, right? Whenever you want to buy a motorcycle, what do you look for? Let's say you're buying a motorcycle for city commute and touring once in a while, then what are the qualities that you look for in a motorcycle? Why do you go for this and not something else, right? So the way of choosing your motorcycle is, according to me, I think it is mainly the riding comfort, and it is very easy to handle. It is not heavy. I mean, it is heavy on paper, but if you sit on this and ride, you will feel lightweight and easy to move around, and of course the comfort. And apart from that, the fuel efficiency on paper, it is about 40 kmph, which I don't think you will be getting that much in cities like Bangalore or any metro cities. So I think if you get around 35, between 35 to 40, that's a good thing, because if you talk about its other competitors like Dominar or KTM, which is highly priced, but the fuel economy for those motorcycles is somewhere between 25 to 30. That's what you can expect from those motorcycles. If you're not comfortable dealing with heavy motorcycles, or let's say a motorcycle falls, then you can't pick it up. So these are some of the things that you might have to consider if you're going for a motorcycle that is your first motorcycle. And the next thing is obviously the handling, right? Oh man, this turning radius is very good. It's very so I can easily take a U-turn, like this. See? Turning radius is very small. Super. I really like this. I think, yeah, that's what, the feel, the look and feel is also very retro. It's not too off-roadish like Pulse 200. That's why it's an all-rounder. You can ride it to college, office, work. Now I need to take it to some bad roads, so I'm looking for a bad road. That's where this motorcycle is meant to be ridden. Obviously the maintenance cost, right? If I'm not wrong, this maintenance of this bike is little less than the Dominar 400, but I think this maintenance of this bike is very inexpensive as compared to Duke 390 or Adventure 390. It can easily handle this spot. Yeah. I didn't feel much of a pain in my butt. And if it was my Dominar, then I would have really felt that pothole. So that's the good thing about these adventure tourers. It's meant to be ridden in this. It can easily handle those kind of potholes and bit of bad roads like this. So I think, let me go back here in the same road and try out some bad roads. And you can easily stand up and ride. It's way comfortable than my Dominar to stand up and ride, because mainly the upright position of the handlebar and wide handlebar, which gives you more confidence to stand up and ride in this bike. This is for audience who are trying to buy their first motorcycle, right? They want to start their motorcycle journey and they're looking for a motorcycle. Then I think this is a good bet to consider. So I think it comes with some inbuilt accessories, like, if I'm not wrong, they will give this top rack. They will install this top rack and you get the motorcycle. And yeah, you have sari guard, basic stuff, everything is covered. So that's what I was talking about, the retro look. This is a retro look from the side, and from the front it looks like a proper off-roading machine. I'm not a big fan of this tail lamp though, but yeah, it is just good enough for this. I don't think these are LED, the indicators and also the headlamp. This is one con about this. And the last thing, guys, whenever you want to buy a motorcycle, right, it should have good community or good ecosystem. I think the first model of Royal Enfield Himalayan was in 2016 or 2017, I think, somewhere that time. So I think there are good number of people owning this motorcycle, and you will easily get access to good ecosystem. So that's very important. If you really like it, then go for it, but else just wait for a second version or the upgraded version of it with all the corrections that are required, right? It is much mature motorcycle now. Royal Enfield has done good amount of work to tune it from the last 4 to 5 years, and it has been an excellent one of the good value proposition motorcycles out there for that price tag that you pay. And let's now talk about some of the cons of this. As I told, it doesn't come with LEDs installed, whether it is a headlight or the tail lamp or the indicators. Having 400cc power, the power could have been bit more. On the paper, the power is about 24 PS, 24 bhp, which is sort of okay in city, but when you go on the highways, right, when you want to open the throttle, when you want to overtake a big truck or a bus, that's where the power matters. The confidence that you get in sports tourers like Dominar 400 or KTM's, that is something which you will miss in Royal Enfield. I can't think about much of the cons, because this is just perfect motorcycle, you know, for you. If you're a beginner, then blindly go for it. That is what I suggest. So why do you want to pay 1 lakh, 2 lakh extra and buy some other motorcycle, right? Just go for it, learn the art of riding in good roads, bad roads and everything, get experience, then maybe go for an upgrade. That is what I suggest to folks out there who are planning to buy their first motorcycle. But I think this Royal Enfield is something which you can keep in your garage for many years. You don't have to sell it, because it will always be your city commute. Elvis, thanks for the test ride.
Come anytime, man. I'm also looking for that.
Sure, yeah. And can you just tell me, bro, what is the difference between, like, let's say somebody is planning to go for first motorcycle, right?
First motorcycle.
So they're looking for all-round performance, like they should be able to take it on road, off road, and sometimes in highways. Should they go for this or that one?
Both are good vehicles.
Okay.
Both are the same engine, 411. 24.3 bhp, 24.3 bhp. While in Royal Enfield, they don't concentrate on bhp.
Correct.
They concentrate on RPM.
Right.
That is because you have lesser stress and gear shifting is lesser. So this is 198 kgs. This is 194 kg.
Weight distribution is very good in this. I don't feel the weight at all.
Correct.
Because my Dominar is also, you know, almost 194. I can feel good amount of weight when I sit.
Correct.
Same as this.
This you will feel it's almost the same design. This is more studded, short mudguard, more studded.
Right.
This is thing. This is for look. Basically, this is for people who go to work, wear informals and stuff like that. They don't want to look the attraction to be too much.
Correct.
So they don't go for adventure vehicle
Right.
to work and everything. So they go for this one.
Got it. Yeah.
It's always one.
What's the price difference? This one on road, Bangalore?
278.
278.
268.
268. Okay. Thanks a lot, bro.
Thank you.
Hope you guys enjoyed this. Do give it a like if you like the video, and subscribe, of course, if you like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Stay safe. Happy riding. Cheers. Bye.